of you guys are still working on your tints and shades, and that's okay. Just keep going on that. But most of you guys should be to the point where you're to our browns chart. So you use your primary colors to achieve your browns, right? So that means in order to get our browns, we need to have our primary colors, and then we also need to mix our secondary colors. So that means you need green, orange, and violet. So go ahead and get those mixed if you do not have them yet.
She just stabbed me.
Blue's clogged. Take a paper clip and clean it out. Should be one around the table somewhere.
Did you use the circle thing to make this?
They're right here.
You're like, this is my whole life right there. What are you talking about?
It's a little see-through, but it'll do fine for now because you got to get moving on. So go ahead and take it off the board if it's done.
What am I putting on there?
Go ahead and put on your browns chart. You'll have to do your tints and shades later. So mix your secondary colors. You should have green, orange, and violet. And then red, yellow, and blue. The blue's still not working?
No, it is, but you gotta force it.
I need to change the nozzle.
Do we need glass?
No. No, you guys do not need black or white for this one. Just need red, yellow, blue, violet, green, and orange. You are making the violet, green, and orange.
First you stabbed me in my throat, now you're trying to paint me.
It's clean.
Phil.
Alright, so our first step, guys. Everybody look up here. Shh. So we're going to start with our red. So it's the same process. We're just going to paint our red square. What? Go sit down and paint. So we're going to paint our red square. What was that? Shh. And then our next step is we're going to mix a little bit of violet in with our red. Now, anytime you mix all three of your primary colors, you're going to make some shade of brown. Some browns are going to look better than others. That's why I'm showing you guys this chart, so that way if you want to paint, say, a brown tree trunk, and you start mixing your primary colors and you end up getting this mustardy looking brownish ugly color, it's because you're not mixing the correct equal parts of your primary colors to come up with the brown you want. So I'm going to take some of my green that I just mixed and I'm going to mix it in my red. Going to take some of my green and I'm mixing it in with my red. Which I've got a lot of red here, so I probably should have just moved a little bit. And you're going to get kind of a maroonish brownish color. Mix up a little bit more green. And then I'll mix a little bit more green, and I'm just going to keep working my way down my chart. Yes, it's a reddish brown. And I'm just adding more and more green to that reddish brown color. We're just mixing our red and green and we're getting shades of brown. And then I'm going to paint this square green. Shh. And then I'm just going to mix a little bit of red into my green. Your green side is going to look more of like a mucky brown. I know it's hard to tell on the screen because I don't know, it just messes with the colors. And then it's just the same thing on each row. Is we're just mixing our primary with our secondary to get our browns. Okay, tape it on your board and start painting the browns chart.
Start this one?
Yeah.
After you get done showing this one, do you want me to tell him how to do this one?
We'll do that on Monday. He just needs to focus on one at a time. But you need to sit down and do yours. So with the blue, we're going to mix a little bit of the orange. You're going to get kind of a greenish brown color at first. Almost kind of like a turquoise. You're mixing blue with the orange. So what's going to happen if you mix blue with purple?
You make purple? No. Make dark purple?
Yep, you make a blue violet. Your orange side is going to look more of a rust color. And then your last column is your yellow and your violet. Just take your time with your mixing, guys. Don't rush through it.
Hey, what did you mix that yellow with? What is the yellow?
This is just yellow.
So all the top colors are just that color?
Yes. And all the bottom colors are just that color. But the point of these charts, guys, is to show you how many color combinations you can make with just your primary colors. Okay, you can make different shades of brown, you can make your different shades of your secondary colors, tint shades and tones. And at the end of the day, guys, if your palette's really messy, leave it to dry over the weekend.
My palette's all dirty. I don't have any more holes.
Okay, get a paper towel and clean it out.
It's gonna take me forever to cook more than that.
Just do the best you can. So we've got probably about 8 minutes before we have to clean up, so just keep working.